Now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Well, hello and welcome to the Video Marketing Show. My name is Ray Canoon. Hope you are all doing well. And see that there's a few people jumping on here. Justine, Mark, Simon, Stephen, David. How you guys going? I hope you're doing well. Today we've got Juan's got an exciting show, which is going to be showing you the 3 different types of YouTube videos you can create today. If you're ever running out of ideas, he's going to give you some options where you can actually go with this strategy, which he's going to be sharing with you today, and you can always have an idea of what video to create. With me, as always, I have Mr. Juan Salazar, who is the expert and the man with the plan of a video marketing. I can't find anything else to rhyme with plan, but anyway, let's get the show cracking on the road. Juan, how you going today?
Good man, how are you? Apparently
uh,
you are a little bit sick today.
a
Is that
little bit
right?
sick, but I'm always got energy to do this, mate. So it's all good.
Okay, awesome.
So, what's your plan today? You got 3 types of YouTube videos you can create today, so you can always have ideas and always have a video, like a plan to actually create a video, so you can get more content and get more traffic for your YouTube video channel. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, guys, that the idea with this show is uh, to actually make you to do something at the end of the show. So, for example, for tonight, you will be able to create something thanks to this show, right? Implement something. But I was actually going to give you just one type of YouTube video that you can create today. But I said, okay, if I explain just one type, the show will be over after 2 minutes. So pretty much I'm going to add 2 more types. I just didn't want to give you 3 types because I know sometimes when I give you more options, it's going to be more confusing for you, or it's, as I say, I just want you to implement something. I know some people have done it. I know some people have, after watching the show, they have implemented the tips. For example, and Justin has been in touch. Other guys have been in touch as well, letting me know what they've been doing after the show. Yeah, but now we have some people today, so I would like to ask you guys if you guys have done something right after the show. From each show, have you guys implemented something in your businesses, in your life, whatever? Just type yes or no in the chat box if you can, please, because I just want to be sure that the goal, my goal is actually
So,
being
yeah,
achieved.
yeah. Justine is actually saying that she's actually tried. She's obviously tried. She's implemented something that you've taught on the show. Thanks for that, Justine.
No, no worries. Anyway, so let's start with today content. So it's three types of YouTube videos that you can create today. Okay. So if you have no idea, if you run out of ideas of, or you don't know how to start, these are some styles that you can, yeah, use today. And the first one is the customer success story. Now, if you're a business owner, if you have a company, if you have someone that you have worked with before and it's a happy customer, they have done things with you, what you can do is you can interview this person, and as an exchange, after the interview, you promote his business or her business at the end of the interview. So once you start asking the questions, the most common questions, the questions people normally ask you about your business anyway. So you can ask some questions, and you say, hey, okay, how was your business, or what sort of stuff were you doing before you and I met? So this person can explain you what she was doing or what he was doing before, what happened, what made her or made him buy the program, what things did they actually do for their businesses after buying the program, or after buying your services, or after hiring you, what sort of actions they took into their businesses. And then you can manage this interview as you want, but try to keep it short. Okay, try to keep it short because you want to upload this interview on YouTube. So you don't want to have a really, really long video. And especially if people don't know you or haven't seen you before, they're not going to watch the whole thing. So try to keep the interview probably not longer of maximum between 7 and 10 minutes. And at the end, you say, okay, let's say, for example, okay, Ray, where can people find you? Do you have a website? Do you have I don't know, a phone number, whatever? And this person is going to give you the information, and you put that information on a slideshow or on the PowerPoint, or if you are not using PowerPoint, it's just a Skype call. Well, it's going to be very clear where the people, I mean, where the audience can find information about Ray, you know. So that's one way to do it. In my case, for example, I designed an interview, like a script, and I'm going to start interviewing all the success stories that I've had from Video Marketing Mix. Okay, so from people who have bought my program, the Video Marketing program, the Video Marketing Mix program, I'm going to interview them, and at the end of the interview, I'm going to promote their businesses. Okay, so that's one strategy you can use. And the other, sorry, Ray, were you going to say something?
No, mate, I'm just listening.
Okay, that's fine. So this is one style of YouTube video you can create. Okay, so try to keep it short. Even though it's an interview, try to keep it short.
One thing I like to add to that, Awan, just to illustrate my point, and what I do is I actually coach students with webinars, and the ones that have a really good idea and good program, good webinar, I get them on my Big Fat Marketing Show, and I interview them, and I create a video out of it as well. So it's a great idea, and it works all the time. People love to hear other people's success stories. So yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's actually what you did to me. I think it was 3 weeks ago or something like that.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. We do this sort of thing all the time, and it's an awesome way to create content. You know, a great way to create content is to get your success stories and just ask them a bunch of questions, get them to give away tips. Now, it's very important that you get them to actually want to teach something, so it leaves a good taste in their audience's mouth. It's very, very important. There's nothing worse than interviewing someone and them not wanting to give content.
Mm-hmm.
So structure your questions. One thing I can add to that is structure your questions so that they do give content. It's very important. Anyway, I'll let you continue, my friend.
Yeah, but I think it's in this case, by giving content, is like actually saying, let's say for example, one of the things that I teach that I teach very deeply in the Video Marketing Mix course is how to do the keyword research, right? How to and I go like I spent in the training, I spent like hour and a half explaining how it works and why you should do it and how to do it. And anyway, so in the interview, for example, if Ray says, you know what, the key for me was module number 1, which was the keyword research. And what I did was I did this, and this, and this is what I got from that. So that's the content, because by using that simple strategy, he was able to do this and get success because of that. Okay, so that's by giving. When we say by giving content, it's like that sort of content, because this is an interview. This is a customer success story. Okay, at the end of this interview, you want to promote this person's business, but you also are going to promote your stuff. Okay, so keep that in mind. The other way to do it is obviously a Q&A video. So if you know your stuff, okay, so you know your content, you know your topic, you know the niche you're in, your market, all that, and you know what the most common questions are. So what you can do is you write down, let's say, 3 questions, or the top 3 questions people ask me about video marketing, or about how to grow my list using video marketing. Okay, so I can create a video of that, about that topic, and by doing that, by answering those questions, what I normally do, I'm going to give you a secret. What I do is, because in one of my businesses in the Spanish market, well, pretty much in every business anyway, people always send me emails asking me questions. and I have like literally like 1,000 emails, right? More than that. And I don't delete those emails. What I do is I write down those questions, and even though if I'm going to answer those questions straight away, I create a file, and I know that I can create videos, I can create content, I can create even a product to sell thanks to those questions. Okay, so if people ask you something, that's why when you create YouTube videos, on the comments section, people are going to leave those questions. Okay, so pay attention to those questions, and then you can create a video answering 3 questions max, you know. So because you don't want to make a really long video, just answer 3 questions and that's it. And then in the next video you can answer 3 more or 2 more or whatever you like, right? So by doing that, you can become an authority in your niche. And another one is a case study. So basically what you do is you if you have a coaching call with one of your clients, okay, and this person is explaining you the things he or she is doing, and all the issues they've been having, all the difficulties, all the challenges, or pretty much the things they've done, and you can identify what things this person can improve, and then you take note of that, and then you make a video out of it. Okay, I'm going to show you an example in a minute. So basically what you do in a case study is you say, hey, this person contacted me, okay, and he was doing this, and this is what happened, okay. If he had done this, he will have avoided this sort of stuff. And then at the end of the case study, you promote, it could be your business, it could be your service, or it could be an affiliate product, okay? So someone else's business, and then you get a commission out of that, which is exactly what I did last week, and I'm going to show you an example, okay, right now. So this is my this is one of my YouTube channels, right? In the Spanish market. I know you probably don't understand anything, but that's okay. You don't need to. That's the one that I'm showing you all the time. 2.8, well, more than 2.8 views, blah blah, more than 11,000 subscribers. And if we go to the video manager, right? This is the last video I created, and I think I published this the 2nd of August, right? And I'm going to show you the video. And so far we've got 934 views, 45 likes, and 7 comments, right? So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. I'm going to put this in mute. And all right, that's enough. So basically what I did is, because a friend of mine, so this channel is in the dating niche, right? And a friend of mine contacted me and said, hey, Juan, listen, this is what happened with this lady, blah, 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 and what do you think? So he sent me an email. He sent me an email with all the conversation they had on Facebook, on the Facebook chat. And I'm going to pause this for a second because I want to show you something. And what I did was I printed all that conversation. So I went through that conversation. I mean, because my friend and I had a Skype call, and obviously I explained things to him on the chat on the Skype, and I say, hey, you know what? I'm going to use this case study, and I'm going to make a video on YouTube, and I'm going to explain step by step. So he laughed, right? But I said, yeah, go for it, as long as you don't mention my name, which I didn't, of course. But I use that case study and I explain it step by step on this video. That's why it goes for 18 minutes, you see? 18 minutes, because I was reading through that paper you see in there. That's the whole conversation. It was like 3 pages or something, right? So I explained all the mistakes he made and how people can avoid that. And then at the end, guess what? I don't promote my own products. I promote someone else's product, okay? And then I get commissions out of that. And so far, I've done like more than $300 because of that. So you see this one here? That's a tracking link. That's the tracking link. And when people click on that, they go to a promotion. If people want to buy it, they buy it, okay? And anyway, so because I'm going to promote the thing at the end of the video, what I'm doing here is I say, you know what? This text is saying, you know what? If you're going to watch a video on YouTube this year, this is the video you need to watch, okay? So you need to find a piece of pen and paper and start taking notes. And you need to watch this video until the end. And if you can watch it more than once, it will be, that's even better. That's what I'm saying over here, right? So I'm just trying to increase the attention, you know, the suspense of the video, because that's actually a really good video. That's a case study that happened to someone, and I'm going to explain the mistakes he made and how people can fix it up. And then, or not fix it up, avoid it. And if people can't avoid it right now, there's a way they can fix it up. And how they can fix it up? Well, with this product that I'm promoting, right? So that's the type of video you can create. And then at the end, if we go to the end here.
So while you're making it out as if like that was a problem, and you're reading out the problem, and then you have the solution, and the solution is clicking on the link and buying your product, correct?
Yeah. The thing is, I'm explaining the problem this person has, okay?
Yeah.
Or this person has actually, and then this is the same thing. Say, watch this video until the end, and then during the whole presentation, I explain how they can avoid that, how people can avoid having that sort of issue. And then at the end, what I said, listen, if you've been if you have been in this situation before, or if you don't want to be in this situation before, or if you want to do this, you can go and check this out. And I don't tell them what it is. I just said, you know what? There is a way. Even this person had all these issues, he can fix it up by doing this. Go here and check it out, and that's what they do.
Awesome, man! Really cool.
And at the moment, look at that. We have. I'm going to show you something. 934 views, right? And this is the video. Let me show you something. Just want to update the tracking link. And so far, I have more than 200 plus. Okay, let's stop it here so you can see. This is the video right here. This is the link. And so far, I had 238 clicks. So people actually are clicking on that.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
That's
so
awesome.
238, right? 238 divided by 934. That's a 25.48 click-through rate. That's fantastic.
That's amazing, dude. That's really cool.
Okay.
So yeah,
that's one.
You don't even get that kind of results when you're paying for ads.
Mm-hmm.
The click-through rate. When you're paying
That's
for ads, you get a much less result. It's like 1%, 2%.
Exactly. So that's one thing you guys can start doing.
Awesome. So who's going to do that? Who's going to actually start implementing these strategies? You know, I think it's a great way. And what's that tracking link called, by the way, Juan?
That's but URL. But
which program do you use?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But URL. BEE. ButURLPro.com. But that's a paid service. It's a paid service. If you can use tiny.cc, you know, that's for free, and it will do the same thing. The thing is, I'm using ButURL for other things, you know, in the business because
okay,
it's a more of advanced stuff. But yeah, you can use tiny.cc, and it's, you know, it will do the same anyway.
Okay, cool. So yeah, just use tiny.cc and replace the link. It shortens the link, and you can turn it into a bit of a tracking system. Awesome stuff, Juan. Well, that's really cool. Does anyone have any questions for Juan with regards to what he just explained just now? I thought it was a great session. It was really cool. And yeah, great content, Juan. So really do appreciate that, my friend. I'm sure people do. I've started, and by the way, mate, I was actually starting to use what you taught last week as well. So I started actually
Good, man.
putting. So when you mentioned ask the question, is anyone using what I'm teaching? And I started using it. So definitely. Okay. Simon Long saying my Spanish is not good, but that's. Mark Fallon is was it bugbug.com?
No, I'll show you. It's Bud,
Bud,
Bud URL.
as in Budweiser.
That's right.
Awesome. Great, great. Well, that's about it, I think. Well, that's about it. Does it for today's session one. If you guys want to actually catch any of the other sessions, please go to www.videomarketingshow.tv and you will get the previous episodes. And guys, thanks again. Thank you, Juan, for delivering once again awesome information about video marketing. And we'll see you all next week.
Perfect, my friend. Have a
See
good
you
day.
guys. Take
Have a
care.
good day, guys.
Bye bye.